are here with the guys from the Rocket Belgium band. Very good. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
They can't speak English. Yes, very good. So, first question for you guys: are you guys religious?
I'm a bit religious actually. I'm not an atheist at the very least. So I believe there's some sense of higher purpose or higher being, but not necessarily Catholic or Protestant or whatever. I believe in something, but I'm not sure what yet.
Okay, very interesting answer. Okay, how about you?
I believe in Justin Bieber, so I'm a believer. Yes.
We've got a believer, boys. Okay, awesome. So, why am I asking you these questions? Well, we always structure our interviews according to a religious theme. In this case, for you guys, it will be the 3 Eminent Good Works. Do you know them?
No.
Not personally.
Not
Some
personally.
friends. We have some friends in common, but not personally.
On Facebook.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay, very good. So let's start off with prayer. That's the first eminent good work. You've been praying to play Pukkelpop, so we've heard, one of the big Belgian festivals, and we know you've tried everything in your power to get band booker Eppo Jansen to book the Rocket.
We haven't tried everything in our power yet. No.
Oh, still waiting on a couple of things up your sleeve. Okay, so is it right that you've made people write postcards and drop them in his mailbox?
Yes, that's completely right.
Okay, and you've also written a song especially for him called Hey Eppo.
Yes, indeed. But the postcards weren't in his mailbox, but it turned out to be his grandma's mailbox. So that's why we didn't make Pukkelpop that year, because it was.
That's the reason. For the record, that's the reason. Nothing else, only that.
Okay, very good. So now we've heard, there are rumors that you've also planned on doing a tiger kidnapping this year for this edition. Explain.
Yeah, that's a story that it started leading its own life because we told it as a joke on a Belgian TV show called Panda Sessions, and and people kind of picked it up. And it went from there, but it was originally Fred's plan, so I suggest.
Moving on to Fred then.
Yeah, well, as a coincidence, we just saw Eppo before our show, and he was quite nervous, so I think even he believes it. So maybe when the story starts to get bigger and bigger, we actually got to start planning that kidnapping, but right now we're a bit busy with the music and all. The kidnapping is for somewhere in summer, probably. Maybe.
It's always been our band motto: first music, then kidnapping. We'll probably put it on shirts soon.
Okay, that's a good idea. So, Eppo, watch out. Good. Then let's go to the second one, which is fasting. Yeah?
How did prayer work into the last question?
Into the last question, you've been praying to play Pukkelpop.
We've been going on our knees to play Pukkelpop. Yeah.
So that was prayer. Okay, so now fasting. Now, not a literal interpretation of fasting, but
It's a bit of fasting.
everybody could probably. I could too. But in the word fasting, we find the word fast. And basically, that is a good adjective to describe the Rocket's career lately, rocketing. Can you name both a negative and a positive result of that?
Yes.
Thank you.
No.
Do so.
No. A positive thing is that it's been amazing for us as a band the last year or so, because we've been able to do a lot of things. We've recorded an album, and in the course of a year we've put it out with Funtime. We played a lot of amazing shows with it. We gained a lot of new fans with the new album. We integrated some new people in the band, which worked out pretty well. And it's all really positive stuff to go through as people in the band. So for us personally, it's been really cool. Then as for a negative side, you can always find one, but it's not like we have really a problem with this or that. But you kind of notice that some people think from, oh, whoa, the guys in the Rocket, they had new switches and now they sound different than they used to sound, and I don't like the new this or the new that or blah blah blah. And you get a backlash when stuff goes fast. You get people who aren't agreeing with it, and that's a bit sad sometimes. You gotta take the bad with the good. So got something to add? Because
Not really. I don't know if it's really negative, but when things go fast, you gotta make sure that you take it seriously and you start managing your stuff to keep on top of everything. And so somebody has to do it, and it's mostly us. So the other guys are drinking, and we're arranging all the business stuff. But no, to be honest, it's really fun because it's a lot more work, but it's fun to do.
So not too big of a problem.
no, but it's something I want to add to because it's true what Fred says. If stuff starts getting serious around the band, like you play Groezrock and you get like bigger requests from shows, and then CD does well, and you get on national radio and all, then it's like he says, you gotta take shit seriously. And if you don't manage stuff in a professional manner, then you're gonna fall through, and people gonna see through you really fast. And I think we kind of avoided that, no?
We even learned to speak English to do interviews like this because we knew it was gonna come one day or another. Interviews in English.
1 year. We learned English in 1 year.
Wow, I did that too.
Seriously?
I did it in a month.
We've got a Dutch word for that. It's called stuffer.
Haha. Okay, good. Thanks for that answer. Yeah, okay. Do not go on Google Translate and try to translate that, please. Okay, so now, do you have any plans on working on new material lately, or have you had plans for working on new material lately? Or
We do. We're always working on new material, but we're really working on new material as well because I think we've got around 4 or 5 songs in the shelf right now, which we're fleshing out to demos in a couple of weeks, I guess. I mean, we don't have a timeline, so we don't have recording time scheduled yet or whatever. It'll probably come soon, but the thing is, we just kind of work with ideas, which are like iPhone recordings or whatever from songs, and they're acoustic or whatever, and then we work them into demos, and then we bring them into the band, which is basically Fred, Jules, and me as well. So we're probably after the madness of Groezrock as passed, we'll be working on that.
yes, because you were very excited to play Groezrock, right?
Absolutely.
And how come?
It's not too bad a festival to play. There's okay music and some people come and watch, so that's always okay to do.
And you've got English interviews lined up for you.
Absolutely.
That was sarcasm, people. That was sarcasm.
Okay.
Something else, we were looking forward to this day for another reason as well. Actually, to next Monday.
What's happening?
My girlfriend is gonna have a baby. So
Oh, you really planned it.
So to be honest, I actually predicted we were gonna play Groezrock because somewhere after a summer holiday last year, we went to see the doctor and he said, "Oh, you're pregnant." And I said, "Yeah, when's the baby gonna come?" The 29th of April. And I started thinking, and I turned to my girlfriend. I said, "We're gonna play Groezrock." She said, "Why?" It's the same day. And
Meant to be.
Yeah, a couple of months later, we got confirmed for Groezrock, and I turned to my band and I said, "My baby's gonna get born on the 27th." Why? Because that's when we're gonna play Groezrock.
So you're very nervous then that it might happen today even?
I switched off my phone.
Is that a good idea? I'm not sure. What if the baby's being born right now?
I will miss out on all the blood, the screaming, and the pain. So yeah, maybe I should turn on my phone.
Babies have been born without cell phones for thousands of years, so I mean.
I know, but he won't be able to experience it.
No, but we get paid a lot to play here today, so I'm bringing home the bacon.
Okay. I can relate to that. Okay.
Sarcasm, once again, people.
Sarcasm, yeah. Okay, so Stan, you own your own Belgian record label, Thanks But No Thanks Records. How do you combine being in a band yourself and owning a label?
I'm actually in 2 bands, and I'm actually in 2 labels. So it's I don't sleep a lot. It's
That is a solution.
No, it's a very cliche question, but it's really true. I don't sleep a lot. I sleep like 6 hours a night, and I work a lot, basically. That's the only sensible answer. Like many people watch TV at nights, I send mails and play music, and Fred helps me out a lot as well, in both the bands and in Thanks But No Thanks. So as well, plus my day job is in music as well. So I'm an A&R manager for Universal Music, and it kind of helps because if you're always dealing with the same principles all day long, and it kind of makes you see patterns, and it just works better. If I were to work in like a factory or whatever, it wouldn't fit this well, I think.
I'm an English teacher.
I'm an English teacher as well.
Oh, wow, we have something in common. Great.
Wow.
Wow. What are you?
I'm the editor-in-chief of a multimedia magazine.
Oh, that's more fancy, isn't it? No, it's not more fancy. Okay, very good. Good.
But I do respect your job.
I respect your body.
Where is this leading? Okay,
Backstage.
backstage, yeah,
Backstage.
indeed. So, let's go on to Almsgiving. Now, it tends to be very difficult for Belgian bands to gain acclaim. Yeah, he wants to say something.
We're annoying her. That's awesome.
No, they're not.
Okay.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Yeah. Tends to be very difficult for Belgian bands to gain acclaim outside of Belgium, right? So, or even outside of regions within Belgium, it's difficult to gain acclaim. Now, how is that for the Rocket? Have you only released "Not Everybody Grows Up to Be an Astronaut" in Belgium, or did you go beyond the border?
It's available digitally over the entire world. So we release it worldwide because we have all the rights to it, so we can do whatever we want. But in physical distribution, it's only out in Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg, and Germany, I think, via Suburban, which is a distributor for Funtime Records, and they do a bang-up job of working our stuff. That's only for Not Everyone Grows Up to Be an Astronaut. Like for the EP Tales of Madness and Mischief and the first album self-titled, they've only been released in Belgium. Okay, that was the first part of the answer, I think. And then we do plan on promoting the album more in the outside of Belgium, but with lineup changes and all, we're not really sure how we'll do that in the next year or next 2 years, and with this baby and all. But we don't plan on stopping in Belgium, at least. One thing we really want to do is play some shows in the Netherlands, because we see that our genre of music really has an audience there, and the shows there are always great. So me personally, I like to go there and play lots of shows the next few years.
So how does that work? You being a father and still being in the band, you think you will be able to combine that?
I think so, because I know a lot of guys in other bands who are dads as well, and it all depends on actually, well, the mother of the child. If she allows you to pursue your hobby, your musical career, whatever, and well, that's the case, because also it's a dream, and playing on Groezrock is a dream come true. And when she sees it like that and she supports me, well, that's all you can ask for. And I see lots of guys and lots of bands do the same. So we're only blessed to stay in the religious team. We can do that, but I don't think that's a problem at all. Because if she forbids me to play music, I'm just gonna sit around at home moping. What's wrong? I want to play music. That's not fun for her as well. So
That's not fun for anybody, right? Okay, good. That was actually all I had to ask you.